Jeff Kassouf here in Pittsford, New York, hometown of Abby Wambach, obviously. Match just ended, Japan winning on PKs. I'm sure you know that by now. A very, very special environment here, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Hundreds of people turned out to this place, the Back Nine Grill, that's owned by Wambach's brother, Matt. Truly an incredible environment, at least during the game. Certainly cleared out a bit afterwards, unfortunately. But I think the general sentiment just has to be that this was the best tournament that we've seen yet. This is the best Women's World Cup we've seen. This is probably the best final that we've seen. Japan to come back twice from being a goal down, to come back that late. Only a couple minutes earlier than that late dramatic Wambach header against Brazil. Just really an incredible game, an incredible showing from both teams. I think that if you can't see what Japan did, if you can't just acknowledge the great story that is and the great play that they put forth in this tournament and in this final, then you're crazy. I know that there's a lot of patriotism out there. It's not that nobody wants to see America win. It's just that Japan certainly deserved. This wasn't a fluke by any means. So Marisawa wins the golden ball. She wins the golden boot. Completely deserved. A class player, one of the oldest in the tournament, and she was just really lights out for Japan. She was again in the final today, and she certainly deserved that. Japan deserved it. Let's cut to the highlights, just in case anybody did miss it, which I'm not sure how anybody could have missed such a great match, but we'll cut to the highlights now.
U.S. facing Japan, both teams making their way out onto the field. 8th minute, U.S. with a chance to score. Megan Rapinoe controls. Great cross to Lauren Cheney, no. 11th minute, how about Carly Lloyd? That goes right over the crossbar. And then in the 12th minute, Rapinoe, who, by the way, was starting this game in place of Amy Rodriguez, another opportunity, but misses. That would be costly. Second half still scoreless. Alex Morgan in front. That won't go in. The ball is clear. Take another look. Ball hits the post. Amare Sawa clears it away as Japan, once again, just getting out of the way. 68th minute, Rapinoe to Morgan, the 22-year-old from Diamond Bar, California. A sub in this game puts it in the back of the net. Diamond Bar was trending on Twitter. She became just the second sub to ever score in the Women's World Cup final. U.S. up 1-0. Check out Morgan one more time, right past the keeper, and the U.S. takes the lead. 80th minute. Rachel Bueller, stop in front, finds Alex Krieger. Can't get it out, and Aya Miyama scores for Japan as Hope Solo goes the wrong way, and we are tied at 1. Take a couple more looks at this. Miyama, one of Japan's most creative players, finds the back of the net. So we go to extra time. 103rd minute. More from Alex Morgan. Her star rose incredibly today. The cross, Abby Wambach using her head. She did it against France. She did it against Brazil. And, folks, this is not easy. Going up high, Wambach, first player to score in all 3 knockout rounds of the Women's World Cup. 115th minute. We're not done yet. Christy Rampone the clear. Images of Christine Lilly from '99. But would it hold up? 117th minute, the corner for Miyama, deflected in by Sawa. Just like that, Japan has hope one more time. With just 3 minutes to go in extra time, they're tied at 2. U.S. against the ropes. 122nd minute, Alex Morgan taken down right outside the box. She's given a red card, first red card given in any World Cup. So that sets up a free kick. The U.S. with an opportunity now in extra time of the extra time. But they can't get it in. Tobin Keith gets in front, cannot score. And this game is going to penalty kicks. We saw it happen in '99 against China. Could they do it one more time? Shannon Box, no. The first time the U.S. has missed a kick in a Women's World Cup final. Then Carly Lloyd, she can't believe it, goes over the crossbar. So Japan with a chance. Nagasaki stopped by Hope Solo, so still some life for the United States. Saki Kumagai. And that's for the Women's World Cup title.
So as you can see, U.S. had some real trouble there on the penalties. You know, Megan Rapinoe comes out of the game in the second half of extra time, and you know, you have to be wondering that, you know, Rapinoe took a PK against Brazil, and she's coming out that late. And the first thing I thought of was, you know, this game could very well go to PKs. U.S. is up at that point, and not to jinx it, but it very well could happen, and it did. And you know, Tobin Heath comes in for Rapinoe. She takes her PK, and it's saved. And obviously, you know, Carly Lloyd's over the bar. Shannon Boxes is saved. It just didn't happen for the U.S. It's a terrible way to end the game, no matter who wins. Japan are world champions. I think this is the best tournament we've seen. I think Japan winning this kind of embodies what this tournament was about, in surprises and progress around the world. And at the end of the day, still an incredible showing from the U.S. You know, again, can't emphasize enough, if you're on this site, you probably already know this, but maybe not. Just to reiterate, these players play in your backyards. They play year-round on this national team. They play in WPS. Get out there and see them. You know, this isn't a once in every 4 years kind of thing. The event is, but these players, they do play in between these World Cup cycles. So, Japan world champs, you know, really can't credit them enough. So, till next time, I guess, be a long while till next time at the World Cup for World Cup Daily. But we'll keep on going with WPS and everything in between. I'm Jeff Kassouf, EqualizerSoccer.com. Thanks for tuning in.